Have you ever looked at the world around you and felt a deep, quiet yearning for a fresh start? A do-over, a chance to wash away the mistakes and begin anew. This is a profoundly human desire that links us to an ancient story. It is the story of Noah. Long before our modern complexities, our sprawling cities, our digital lives, humanity faced a crisis of its own making. Imagine hearing a voice, a divine instruction, that defies all logic and reason. This was the challenge presented to Noah. He was given a task of monumental proportions, a command that would have sounded like madness to anyone else. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch inside and out. This was not a simple request. The day finally came when the last nail was driven and the final animal was brought aboard. The animals entered the ark, 2 by 2. The door of the ark was sealed not by Noah's hand, but by God's. For 7 days they waited inside the colossal wooden structure, surrounded by the sounds and the scents of the animal kingdom. And rain fell on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. Genesis 7:12. They were adrift, entirely at the mercy of the floodwaters and the divine plan they had entrusted their lives to. This part of the story speaks to the times in our own lives when we are in the midst of the storm. After the long months of being tossed on the waves, a shift occurred. A wind began to blow, and the waters started to recede. It finally came to rest upon the mountains of Ararat. He didn't fling open the door immediately. Instead, he sought a sign. He first sent out a raven. It flew back and forth over the receding waters. A week later, the dove returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf in its beak. It was proof that life had returned. It was a symbol of peace. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. The story of Noah and the ark is far more than an ancient tale of a cataclysmic flood. It is a story that lives within us. We all face personal floods, times of overwhelming crisis, grief, uncertainty that threaten to submerge us. In these moments, the story calls us to consider, what is our ark? What are the structures of faith, family, integrity, and hope that we have built in our lives to carry us through the storms? We must be willing to build for a future we cannot yet see. The rainbow is a promise that even after the most devastating storms, renewal is possible. The waters may rise, but within each of us is the capacity to build an ark, to weather the flood, and step into the light of a new beginning.